Hey, what's up guys and welcome back to Animaking 2. And today I'm going to be giving you part 4 of What If Naruto joined the Akatsuki. Remember to get this one to 100 like as usual, share this to all of your friends on your social media platform, and also go ahead and check out Anime King where I posted the final episode of What If Naruto went missing for 4 years. So go ahead and check out that and enjoy. And I also posted a new episode of What If Naruto was trained to be a mercenary. So check out that as well. And after this, I'm going to be posting a new episode of What If Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix. So stay in tune for that as well. And remember guys, if you're new and this is the first time you're hearing my voice and you enjoy the what ifs on both channel, Anime King and Anime King 2, go ahead and click that red subscribe button and become a part of the Anime King family guys. And thank you for all of your help and your support. And if you're new, go ahead and comment down below and tell me, where I'll be replying and talking back to all of you. So yeah, without further ado, let's get straight into this new episode. So, to do a little bit of a recap, both Jiraiya and Hinata left Konoha as Hinata argued with Tsunade before she ran away, and Jiraiya said that he didn't want to be a part of the village anymore as he discarded his headband. As Jiraiya found a clue where Naruto's headband was, it was a scale, and the only person they could bring it to was Orochimaru. As Orochimaru examined it, he told them that it was a shark scale. But it wasn't any ordinary shark, it was from a sword shark, and the only person that Orochimaru knows that has this is Kisame of the Akatsuki. And if the Akatsuki has Naruto, they probably already took the tail beast from him and he died. As both Hinata and Jiraiya were very sad to hear that, but Hinata wanted Naruto's body to give him a proper burial, as Itachi came to both her and Jiraiya for them to join the Akatsuki, but the both of them turned it down at that moment. But now she's going to go back because she wants Naruto's body. Also, Nagato sent Naruto on his first mission to get records at the Hidden Stone, as Naruto got in there and killed the chief after taking the records. As he went out and met Tobi, as Tobi was happy for him, a mission well done. And also back at Konoha, Sasuke was now living with Sakura. So yeah guys, that was basically the last part we left off. You guys can switch across the playlist and check it out for yourself. So let's start this new episode. Let's get going, said Jiraiya. Yes, Jiraiya, said Hinata. Wait, said Orochimaru, as he was not finished with the two, as he pulled out a scroll as he placed it on the table. If you're going to the Akatsuki, I think my help would be needed then, but for a price. You never cease to amaze me, said Jiraiya. What do you want? Well, said Orochimaru, my proposition is quite elegant. What is in the scroll? First of all, Jiraiya asked. The Akatsuki HQ location and the other outposts run by the Akatsuki to find Naruto's remains. So, what is it then that you really want? Jutsu? Test subjects? Asked Jiraiya. No, I want you and Miss Hyuga here to join me. Join you? Said Hinata, as that bring a bad taste to her mouth in just saying that. Yes indeed, I will supply you with resources and information to complete your mission. This seemed edgy. What are you getting from this, Orochimaru? What benefit you? Jiraiya asked. For you to give me information on one of my long lost friends, he said with a savage grin. And who might that be? Asked Jiraiya. Orochimaru then chuckled. You know him. He is the one who did this to your beloved student after all. Sasuke. You want the Uchiha, huh? Said Jiraiya. Its body is very dear to me, and it also benefits you now that I think of it. Hinata was the one that spoke. Alright. Please help us, Orochimaru, she said. Hinata, said Jiraiya as he was surprised. I no longer see you as a threat, Hinata said. I see. The Hyuga joined me, as he then looked at Jiraiya. Jiraiya then sighed in defeat. So, it looks like we're comrades again, my dear friend. Now, go pick up your things. You two will be moving to a different housing. Back with Naruto, Naruto and Tobi walked through the passageway as they heard laughing and screaming of violence. It sounded like a party and a death match. Naruto could smell food and tobacco in the air as they walked in to see the members of the Akatsuki in the center room. As Sasori was messing with his puppet, Deidara and Hidan was fighting as the both of them were enjoying the battle. As Kakazu was drinking a large barrel of liquor and gulping it down, while Kisame ripped a large chunk out of a raw fish as he threw the head to Samihata, who swallowed it, while Zetsu was drinking a weird green substance. Across from them, Itachi sat with Nagato and Konan. The three, who were always serious and composed, were all smiling as they were watching the events around them. Each of them had a cup of sake. They turned to see Naruto and Tobi approach. As Naruto spoke, "Perfect result, Naruto. Outstanding job," as he was very pleased. "Well, it's no big deal at Konoha. I would just get a pat on my back and my pay." "Look for yourself," said Nagato as he threw Naruto a newspaper. As Naruto looked at it and it read, "Headline News: The Hidden Stone attack overnight. The Hidden Cloud evidence found. Last night, the Hidden Stone Police Department was attacked. Suspect the Hidden Cloud operation. The police department staff was all killed except the lower levels, and the police chief was also dead. Important files were also taken from the chief strong safe." As Naruto was the one who planned the evidence, as it read, next to the chief's body was a hidden cloud headband that the chief fought to get in his death. So they all thought that the chief was fighting a hidden cloud ninja, and he ripped off the headband. And it read, "The hidden clone has denied all accusation, and they request that the hidden stone back off their border. But Oniki refused to back down until it is resolved. More information on the next issue." Naruto then grinned. "So I did good, huh?" "A toast for Naruto Uzumaki," said Hidan, "our newest member, for his first successful mission," as they all cheered as they took a sip of their drink. Tobi then went off, as that was very suspicious for a guy like him to leave at this time, as Naruto sat with Itachi, Konan, and Nagato. As Nagato then gave him a bowl. It was ramen, and Naruto couldn't believe it. It was Ichiraku ramen. "How?" he asked. "Well, Zetsu can disguise itself as any other shinobi, and he went into the village and bought a bowl. So here you go," said Nagato. "It will be a shame," said Naruto. "Can we relocate the old man and his daughter in the hidden rain?" Naruto asked. "Sure, he can make us money, and he can live his life," said Nagato. "Yeah, that will be good, because I don't want it to be destroyed when I go for Konoha. Oh, that reminds me, we need to talk alone." "Itachi," Konan said Nagato. As Itachi got up, his face was red from the sake. He was a bit woozy. "Come on," said Konan, "let's dance." As everyone was happy, even though they were killers, they still had time for fun. Like this time. "What do you want to talk about?" Naruto asked. "When this is over, I want you to help me." "With what?" Naruto asked. "To restore the Uzumaki clan. We just need to gather the scattered members." "So, there are more Uzumakis out there?" Naruto asked. "Well, I only know of one, Karin Uzumaki. However, she doesn't use her last name." "Well, with her we can rebuild the Uzumaki clan with the three couples," said Naruto. As Nagato looked at Naruto, "Three couples?" "Yeah." "Hinata," Naruto said. As Nagato looked at Naruto, "Yeah, I just realized that she's always been there for me. And I have to say it, I want her to be in my life. I waste so much time on Sakura, and I never saw Hinata, but now I want her, said Naruto. And Karin can be with her man, and you and Conan. Nagato turned bright red when he heard that, as he gazed over at Conan, as Itachi had passed out from drinking so much, as Conan was still dancing, as Nagato looked at her and smiled. Well then, said Nagato, to the Uzumaki clan, my friend, as the both of them knocked their sake glasses, as Naruto smiled. Back at Konoha, Sasuke came home as he was still drunk from Shikamaru's party. As he stumbled in, as Sakura caught him at the door. So, you're drunk, she said with a smile. No, I'm not, said Sasuke, as the both of them went on the couch, as he rested his head on her lap. So how was your day, Sakura? He asked. Do you really want to know? She asked, stroking his hair. Yes, please, I want to know, he said. Well, today, I went shopping and tried to organize a girls' night out. Oh, can I come? Asked Sasuke. No, idiot, it's a girls' night out, she said. Oh yeah, he said. But some of the girls are out of the village, said Sakura. Who? He asked. Well, Tenten is out on a run for Konoha. Blacksmith for her part-time shop. Ino is coming back with her dad from clan business. Hinata, well, I was told that she went on a month mission and it might take longer, so I don't know when she will be back. You're so pretty, Sakura. Your hair is like cherry blossom, said Sasuke. You really are sweet. But you're strange drunk, Sasuke, said Sakura, as she moved his head and get up, so she can go to the kitchen and fix a meal. Chidori, she heard, as Sasuke dropped off the couch. Back with Naruto, he finished his ramen and now, the festivities were over, as they all looked at Nagato as he had an activity for the group. He then spoke, Naruto, you have completed your first mission. We all consider you as a member gladly. However, to become an official member, you must pass the test and completely cut the bond between you and your village. This is how it is done. He snapped his finger and one of the paths appeared as he was pushing a chair with someone tied down on it and a bag over their head. As Nagato handed Naruto a kunai, cut this ninja's throat. His throat is your tie to the village. Once it is cut, you will not go back. His death is the death of the village in your mind. Naruto didn't even think of it as he swiped, bursting the ninja's throat as blood ran down on his vest. Naruto then pulled off the bag as he looked who it was. It was Ebisu Sensei, as Ebisu was bleeding out, but he was still alive as he was looking at Naruto. I am going to die, he said. I am sorry, Konohamaru. I hope you become Hokage of the village. As Naruto started to feel mixed emotion, as Ebisu was Konohamaru Sensei. Did you know him? Nagato asked. Naruto waited for a second and he spoke. Nope, he's just Konoha trash. As he swiped again with his kunai, taking Ebisu's head clean off. As Hidan started to laugh. Then, it is settled now, Naruto. The village will burn and bleed, said Nagato. With Hinata and Jiraiya, they were at their new living quarters. As Hinata opened the door and she entered the room. As she was surprised, the room was beautiful. Deep red velvet carpets with matching curtains. She pulled away the curtain to show nothing but a stone wall because they were underground. There was a sofa, a chair, covers and wardrobes. There was even another room that led to a bathroom. Jiraiya's room was well polished as well, as a photograph of Team Hiruzen was on the wall. It was taken when Jiraiya was 10 and Orochimaru and Tsunade, as they all looked so innocent. Do you like it? Despite our feud, I held on to important memories of the past, old friend, said Orochimaru, as he turned to see Orochimaru lean against the doorway. I am surprised that you kept such a picture. So, when do we begin? Jiraiya asked. Okay, follow me, said Orochimaru, as Hinata's room was right beside Jiraiya's, as they walked down a long hallway. As Hinata was walking, she felt like someone was staring at her. Some eyes were burning into her back as she felt really uncomfortable, as she then rushed up to Hinata and caught up with them. "Is something wrong, Hinata?" Jiraiya asked. "No, I don't think so," she said, as she glanced behind her at the darkness to see nothing there. They then enter a room with a large table in the center with 3 chairs and books and scrolls all around. As Orochimaru got a map of the entire world, it covered the entire table. "Here are the current location of the Akatsuki. Do you see a pattern?" he asked. Dotted around the map, a heavy focus of outposts was located near the Hidden Rain village, as Jiraiya understands now. Yes, they are mainly focused around the border of the Hidden Rain village. Yes, it's a country enveloped by war and devastation, but now it is hard to infiltrate. Not even Kabuto could get in without trouble, said Orochimaru. "I try my best, Lord Orochimaru, but you are right, it's a fortress." As Kabuto emerged from the darkness, as Hinata realized he was a mysterious being in the dark watching her, he then handed Orochimaru a scroll. "I take it your mission was a success, right, Kabuto?" "Yes, Lord Orochimaru. I aim to please," said Kabuto. "Good, you're dismissed." Kabuto then body flickered away. "This is good. Kabuto brought we just what we needed. I sent him on a deep cover to receive information from the local Hidden Rain inhabitants." "What is it? A written document?" asked Jiraiya, as Orochimaru pulled out the scroll. "Well, you see, I can't use my hands, so go ahead, my old friend, and summon." Jiraiya bit his thumb as he ran through hand sign, summoning jutsu, as it was a huge puff of smoke, and out of the smoke came a man, tied up, as he was wearing a Hidden Rain uniform. "What? How the hell did I summon him? Is this similar to the 4th Hokage sealing jutsu?" "Similar in many ways, but my technique is far different. I actually seal him in a scroll." "What? That's impossible," said Jiraiya. "Not at all. Kabuto and I have been studying the sealing techniques used by the Hidden Cloud," as Hinata just sit there as she watched everything unfold in front of her. The man then started to open his eyes as he looked around. The first thing he saw was Orochimaru. "You're Orochimaru, the man who killed the 3rd Hokage." "Yes, I am. And no, his own jutsu killed him technically." "What do you want with me?" the man asked. "Information, and I'll let you go." "I am a loyal shinobi. I will never spill," the man said. "What has been happening with the Akatsuki lately? You know I am an ex-member." "I'll never say." "Well, you will have to. You see, Kabuto injected a poison into your bloodstream. It's an acid type, and it increases the more a person receives stress or fear. And it's going to melt your insides, like, let's just say, butter." As the man then felt his skin being burned, but underneath. "Now tell me, what has happened recently? What has the Akatsuki accomplished? And where are their hideouts? Go ahead and point it out on this map." "I can't say. They would kill me," the man said. Orochimaru released a large white snake from his hand as it wrapped around the man and stared in his face with his fangs dripping with saliva. This caused the man more stress and fear as his skin started to burn. He felt like his body was being burned inside out. "Stop, please. I'll tell you," the man said, as the snake loosened its grip. As a poison, the pain lessened. "Go on," said Orochimaru. They brought in a body. It was not moving. The blonde hair brought it into the skyscraper. "Skyscraper? Tell me more," said Orochimaru. "It's the tallest tower in the Hidden Rain. It has demon lions' faces carved into the side of it. It has wires and poles sticking out of it. It's in the very center. And they also have a new member. No one has seen him or her. The person is just a rookie. Any more information about this rookie?" "No, I don't know. No one knows where the rookie came from." "Tell me more about the body that they brought in." "Well, it was some time ago, and as I said, the person had blonde hair. Itachi had the person wrapped around in all off Kisame bandage that was on Samehata. He was dead for sure because he was bleeding a lot. And what else do you know? Asked Orochimaru. That's it, I don't know nothing else. Well, you are useless to me now, said Orochimaru, as a snake wrapped around the man's throat, squeezing the throat and crushing it, killing him instant. As Jiraiya and Hinata pale to the way the man died, as Orochimaru simply chuckled. Would you rather had let him live, run back to the Akatsuki, tell them about our location, kill us and further desecrate Naruto's body? I guess you're right. I got to be used to not align with Shinobi for now. Thanks for your help, said Jiraiya. No problem, now it looks like we were right. The outports are merely guards. The tower in the center is the real deal. You and I would know our way around, wouldn't we, Jiraiya? Seeing that we spent a lot of time there fighting that damn salamander. Certainly, it was a while ago. Hinata, said Orochimaru, you have been quiet. What is your take on all of this? We go in, find Naruto and get out. Then we help you get Sasuke and bury this whole mess, right? She asks. I am sure you want to kill a few Akatsuki members, don't you? For what they did. It goes without saying, Orochimaru. We will avenge Naruto, said Hinata. As Jiraiya was shocked at how Hinata was behaving. She was cold and swift, no longer happy. That all faded away when Naruto died, as he wondered what the future would hold for her. Well then, get some rest. Meet back here in an hour, so we can go and find Naruto's body, said Orochimaru, as the both of them nodded and headed off. With Naruto, he woke up on the cold ground. As he got up, wait, this is not my room. Where am I? As he tasted blood in his mouth. It was then that Hidan came into the room. You know, you really threw a good party, kid. With all that blood drinking. Wait, blood drinking? What the hell are you talking about, said Naruto. You must be really drunk. Or the Kyuubi probably came out and said hello. You mixed the shinobi's blood with your sake. And after that things got wild. I think I'm gonna be sick, said Naruto. Yeah, now get the hell out of my room. Wait, this is your room, said Naruto. Oh yeah, as he looked around. As he then cringed at the sight of the room. I have to get things ready for my next ceremony, he said. Unless you want to stay and watch. Oh, no, said Naruto as he exited the room. As it was now morning, Naruto walked up to Zetsu in the dinner hall. As Zetsu was still drinking that strange liquid. Morning, Zetsu. Or is it Zetsu's? Naruto asked. Because there are two of you, he said. No, Zetsu is fine, said White Zetsu. You know I am the good one, right? It's just him. He is a stuck-up. Screw you, said Black Zetsu. As Naruto chuckled, the both of you are attached together. Don't need to curse. By the way, I was wondering, what is that you're drinking? Naruto asked. It is pure glucose sap, said White Zetsu. We cannot drink liquor, it will mess with our abilities. Good to know, said Naruto. So, when is the next mission? Naruto asked. Today, no one has scheduled to do anything because of the amount of hangovers and the injuries. If you want to do a mission, go and see Nagato. Alright, I'll go do that then. Bye, said Naruto as he got up. Naruto arrived at Nagato's door as he knocked on it. As the door opened by itself, Nagato's wing ability was far superior to Naruto's. That is for sure. That's another thing you want to learn. Naruto entered as he saw Nagato sitting up on the bed, another hole in the backboard, so his iron rods could poke through. He must sleep on his side or 2 meters off the bed, as Naruto chuckled to himself, but not out loud. Next to him was a half-naked Konan, curled up under the blankets, as she was really hungover and she was passed out. Nothing could wake her up. Like I said, Nagato, looks like you and Konan would be the third couple, said Naruto. Oh shut it, said Nagato. What's up? Not much. Did I wake you? Naruto asked. No, said Nagato. I want to ask you something, said Naruto. What is it? Those chakra rods, aren't they uncomfortable? Yes, they are, but I was thinking about them as well. I want to have them removed and my legs restored. I want to be able to walk again and fight again. The chakra rods are only good to control the paths. The paths? Naruto asks. Yes, the empty bodies that I control like puppets. One of them was my best friend Yaiko, the original path of pain. I see, said Naruto. I want to bury them and lead the Akatsuki like an actual leader, not the puppet master who cowered in the distance. How will you remove them? Aren't they a part of you? Naruto asks. Only one man can do it, said Nagato. Who? Orochimaru, our ex-doctor / scientist. No, that guy is really messed up, said Naruto. Don't worry, I will have you, Zetsu, Itachi, accompany me. That is overkill if we have to fight him. But I believe we can convince him, said Nagato. When do we do that? I was going to ask about a mission today, but this is more than enough. So, when do we leave? I guess as soon as everyone is up. Kakazu has a great hangover remedy. I'll get everyone ready, said Naruto. The door opened as Zetsu entered, as he looked angry. Nagato, bad news. The secret door is broken. Deidara explosion destroyed it. If you guys are going to leave, you will have to leave from the street entrance. This complicates things, Naruto. Okay, you, Konan Itachi, leave through the front door to Orochimaru's hideout. Naruto, when you leave, wear some hooded cloak over your Akatsuki gear. You have to blend in with the hidden rain villagers. When you are close enough, I will earth phase with Zetsu to your location. Meet in the mess hall in 15 minutes. What are you going to do? Asked Naruto. Well, I'm going to try and wake Konan. Now go and try to wake Itachi. As Nagato then turned to Konan as he smiled. Back at Konoha, Kakashi woke up as he didn't know where the hell he was. As he looked around, last night, he was so drunk. He remembered he was with Anko, as he didn't have on any clothes, he just had a blanket over him. It was then that the door squeaked open, as Anko entered. Where am I? Kakashi said. Oh, you're at my house, said Anko with a smile. Don't you remember what happened last night? She asked. Not really, he said. Well then, let me give you another preview, as she jumped on the bed with Hinata and Jiraiya. The both of them entered the hidden rain as Orochimaru left them a couple miles away because he was an international criminal and it would be bad if he was here. Jiraiya pointed to a restaurant where they were to meet Kabuto. As they went over there, as Kabuto was sitting waiting patiently at a table, as he gave them a couple of scrolls. Put on those that are in there, so you can blend in with the people of this village. Thanks. Alright Hinata, let's put these on and head out. Make sure the hood is up also, said Kabuto. I am supposed to wait here and provide emergency support if you need them. As he gave Jiraiya 3 chakra rods. Channel chakra in this one if the mission fails and you want a departure. Channel chakra into this one if the mission is a success and I will meet you. Channel chakra into this one if you need backup in any way or a fight. Alright, said Jiraiya, as Kabuto got up and vanished in the darkness. A couple minutes later, they came out of the restaurant as they had on the hooded cloak. Hinata then bumped into a man, as she didn't know why, but there was something familiar with him. But she apologized, as the man didn't say anything as he walked off, as he had 2 people with him. He had on his cloak, so she couldn't see his face. As she walked off with Jiraiya. A few seconds earlier, Naruto collided with a woman, as he didn't know why, but he felt something familiar. He was about to stop and turn around, but it was Konan who called him and told him to keep up, as he just nodded and went off with them. A couple of minutes later, Naruto and the other 2 came out of the hidden rain. As he was walking, he had a lot on his mind. He has already sinned. He killed Ebisu. There is no escaping his sins now. But should his actions get in the way of his other friends? Should he just kill Sasuke and kill those who wronged him and mess up the village and left the people who care for him behind? Those people who didn't show him hatred, but they will all get caught up in the conflict. As his mind then turned to Akatsuki, why was I allowed to join so easily? Why were they trying to kidnap me 3 years ago? Is it because I'm a Jinjuki? What about those like Gaara? Naruto wondered, as he promised himself to take a seat with Nagato when he get back. And for Nagato to answer these questions, Itachi and Konan stopped as they looked around as they were in a clearing. Itachi then relayed a message to Zetsu to make him know that the ghost is clear. He will be here soon, said Konan. Now what? Naruto asked. Now we wait and then we head to Orochimaru's hideout, she said. Are we expecting a fight? Naruto asked. I am not sure, said Konan. Back at the hideout, Zetsu and Nagato were in a room as the both of them were talking. As Nagato, with Orochimaru's help, would finally get to walk again. It was then that Tobi came into the room, yawning like a child who just wake up from a nap. Where is everyone? Tobi asked. I sent them out on missions, said Nagato. Itachi, Konan, and Naruto are on a mission to intercept Orochimaru, and Kakazu and Hidan and Deidara and Sasori and Kisame are on a mission that involves the other tailed beasts. So, it is just me, you and Zetsu. Correct, said Nagato. Well then, it was then that Tobi's voice changed. It was no longer sounding like a kid. It sounded dark and cold. So you decide to regain your identity, Mother Uchiha, said Nagato. It was only a matter of time, said the masked man. So what now? Nagato asked. Well, I want to know how things are going. I want details. How far is Endless Tsukuyomi from completion? How many Bichus remain? So far, there is 4 left. Deidara and Sasori are dealing with the Kazekage. Kakazu and Hidan are dealing with the 2 tails, and Kisame is dealing with the 8 tails. Good. And the 9 tails? Tobi asked, as Nagato wished that he didn't brought that up, as he hated Naruto's involvement with that. Well, that's far off, Madara, said Nagato. Don't tell me that you have become attached to the boy. He is just a gain for our perfect world. Sacrifices need to be made. You know that, right, Nagato? Is there a way to safely extract the tail beast without killing him? He doesn't deserve to die, said Nagato. Normally yes, but the 9 tails was the most stubborn beast I have ever seen. It will kill him if we try to force it out. But guys, I'm gonna be ending this episode right here. If you want to see the next part of this, you already know what to do. Like, subscribe, comment down below, and turn on that bell notifications to stay posted. Remember to share this to all of your friends on your social media platform. And also stay in tune for What If Naruto had the Sharingan and the Byakugan mix, and enjoy that. And go ahead and check out Anime King and enjoy the final episode of What If Naruto went missing for 4 years. And also, what if Naruto was trained to be a mercenary? But for now, I'm out of here. Peace.